my reel. All right. Hold on. Let's back up a second here, okay? This is Scream at the Wall. This is our second live show.
Oh my God!
The first show was such a success
Yes.
that everybody says this is the way you should do it all the time. So for the time being, this is how we're gonna do our show, right?
Because you're lazy and you don't want to edit.
That's basically it. Because I'm lazy and I can be done with this and have a show on tonight.
See,
Spleeter, what's up?
I'm still here.
Yeah, you're still here. Spleeter's real happy because his new Spleeter and Glocknar's Adventures on Earth, is that right?
Absolutely.
Has finally aired, and where's Glocknar?
He's passed out in his trailer like always.
Okay, so we were supposed to have Glocknar on too, but
too many green M&Ms.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah.
So, but we have a jam-packed show. This is the fastest half hour in TV. It's so fast that I have to talk really fast to get everything
Instead
in.
of 30 minutes, it's like 29 minutes and 50 seconds. That's how fast.
Exactly, yeah.
We've actually lost 10
yeah.
seconds in the half hour. It's
So
insane.
what do we got in store today?
Got a big reel.
We got a big reel, which
I was checking the demographics, and they said to use more prop comedy, so I grabbed it.
there you go.
That's real
And that's
big.
a good
That's
segue
really
because
big.
Spleeter, do you know what we're doing now?
Eating?
No, we're gonna watch a B movie review.
Yes.
This is a B movie review that
Because
we taped
we're
a long time ago.
being real.
Being real.
Wow. So
We
long
taped
ago.
this over the summer, and it was
Taped
so
this-
long ago that you forgot
I didn't
what it
even remember
was.
it. He had to convince me and prove to me that
Right.
I actually had done the.
This is the Shockorama
Yes.
movie review, and we're going to show that. And right after that, we're going to get to our very special guest, Screamin Sam. Now, you say, who is Screamin Sam? Well, you'll find out in a little bit. So can we roll
Wait.
What?
Let's take a moment to reflect upon that Shockorama.
Okay, we're reflecting. Okay.
Okay, now go ahead and roll.
Good. Okay, let's roll it. Can we roll it?
Hey, Movie reviews.
Movie reviews. We got Shockorama.
Shockorama.
Shockorama. This is the same people that brought you Screaming Dead and Bite Me, which we also reviewed on the show and we also liked. And I like kind of their the way they went about it, kind of like Creep Show.
Yeah.
Bunch of 3 or 4 stories that all tie together in the end.
Yep.
In a roundabout, crazy way. Each little story had a different director, different writer.
So
So basically, we get 3 or 4 different producers, directors, and okay, here's my story, and here's how it's all going to tie together.
Right.
And I like that.
It worked. It worked.
Because
Good enough.
basically, I have a short attention span, so I don't want to sit through 2 hours of bullshit. I just want to get to short stories. And, then just...
And that's good because if one part, if you don't like one part, well, you're gonna move on. Well, we know a little bit about some of the background with the what the studio goes through and stuff like that. And at one point, Misty Monday left the studio.
Right.
And has since come back to some degree.
Rebecca
Raven gets fired or has a falling out with the studio, and then goes and discovers herself, and then comes back stronger.
And they try to get somebody else to play Rebecca
Right.
Raven.
So I think it parodies exactly what happened a lot more than they'll ever let on.
You have the wacky New York director, who's basically, he's just out to make the money.
Right.
He doesn't care whether it's Rebecca Raven or
whoever
it is. He just wants to get it done and find somebody else too.
Yeah, I like the sequence when they right where he goes, "Oh shit, I hate space movies." The producer saying that was like their segue to let you know, okay,
it's like
now
an
we're watching.
Game,
yeah, but it was really kind of cool. Like I liked. It was so CG. It was so made up, but it was just neat. Okay, so when first scene was whatever, the falling out with the studio.
Right.
Second scene was the space movie with the Jocko dude, huge arms.
Right.
Guy's getting immense. Guy's huge. Anyway, all right, so back to it.
Be a little funny inside?
No.
From my lawyer.
I'm not saying he's choosing. I'm just saying he got.
You're impressed by this.
Yeah, that's a lot of work to get that big. Yeah. Anyway, that whole segment I thought worked really good.
Yeah, and the whole thing with the girlfriend, and she's a bitch, and I thought that was funny.
Yeah, that had some charm to it.
Already.
Now the second one was that's where after the asteroid thing, then they went to Rebecca Raven. So she goes into this like little quaint little cottage or whatever the hell it is out to find herself, after they got fired. There's like a Satanist that used to live in the house that she bought.
And she's not scared at first because she thinks it's just somebody playing a joke on her.
Right.
And she goes and rips the mask off, and she realizes that he's real.
Well, we have to say this is the famous. if for all the Missy Monday fans, this is the scene you'll want to fast forward right to because this is where she gets the full frontal, totally naked, climbing in and out of the tub, you know,
right.
with the whole deal, like you know.
Now this is an R-rated movie,
right?
So it's not. Don't get too excited now. It's a bathtub scene.
Yeah,
Relax, folks.
But that would have made Jason. That would have made him feel.
Yeah,
funny
he would have
inside.
had his pants down around.
Yeah, he would have felt a little funny inside right out there. So yeah, okay. So she cuts her leg by accident. Blood goes down the drain. It awakens this demon. The demon comes up. Typical zombie stuff. You know, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the blood goes down the drain into the roots.
Yeah.
Down across to the cemetery.
Yeah, and drips onto this dude's head for somehow. I don't know how.
Oh yeah, that blood now is gonna make me come out.
Yeah.
Be living dead. Okay,
so at some point, she's running away from this guy and screaming and doing the kind of the stuff you expect to see in these type of movies. Like she's really playing the part that role epitomizes. You know, she comes out with the chainsaw, and there was some funny parts where she runs out of gas, but then it restarts and stuff like that. Kind of stuff I always think is funny, and that kind of slapstick horror, to me, if it's done right, it's really funny. And there was a couple of those moments in this segment. Good.
I mean, you know, you've seen some of her other films. Her crossover into horror.
Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, does she pull it off as an actress, or do you think that she should go back and just take her clothes off?
But she was funny and believable. She pulled it off to me easily, and she has a niche.
Right.
And I guess probably from seeing her more and more, I've grown really accustomed and really comfortable with her. If a director like Rob Zombie or one of these up-and-coming that's making a whole lot of new horror, if he can get a hold of an actress that's already bringing a fan base, what do you have to lose?
Right.
Generally, they do like the siliconed up, kind of stripper titty looking chicks, you know, for horror movies. But she brings something.
She breaks them over a little bit.
Yeah, she brings something. She's a good enough actress, you know.
And basically, in the meantime, they're trying to find another actress.
Right.
And they're going through the files. Too fat, too ugly, too old.
This part made me laugh out loud. Well, this one's funny looking. She's pretty, I guess, but it's kind of funny looking. Does she get naked? And then the sidekick goes, "That's Julia Roberts." I just thought that was classic. so
the last segment.
Because I didn't like the last segment.
It's a bunch of sorority girls, and they're having a cat fight, and you know it's not. They're not really getting along, basically, and they're pulling hair and scratching and.
Yeah,
right?
like that's evil doctor experimenting on them.
Experimenting on them and making them have evil
like
dreams.
He's like inducing dreams that you don't know if they're reality or not.
Right,
like
and all the dreams kind of tie in together. Here's like hot sorority chicks.
And they're going to be frolicking around and blah blah blah.
Let's save that for last.
Yep, and that's what that was. I guess
I think it covered all the angles.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to start forgetting other things.
What'd you think of Chacaron?
I don't know. It was a good movie. Like a 6, 7. Like that's I go a lot in that range because
in the genre of horror, entertainment wise, yeah, I liked it. I would give it a 6.
Yeah.
I would give it a 6. Where did it lack? I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't like
better script, maybe better actors. Yeah, you know, but
that goddamn gun.
Be different. I'm gonna go with a 6.5. But again, I got through the whole movie, so that's saying something.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hate it.
It's not a bad movie where we say, "Hey, you got to check this out. It's so bad, it's good."
See that sometimes you hate it.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. You can watch it once.
It's meant to be funny and scary, and it did that. It had a pretty decent budget.
Yeah, they did.
Shot in high def, I believe. Shot in high def video, so it's got a budget.
Wow. CG effects are getting better and better, and they're integrating them a lot better. The only time I saw something where it looked really goofy was when that girl was talking about her dream and she was pretending to walk, and it was like, what is this? Like, what is this? Like, you know, that's the only time where I was like, ooh, you know, that was it's got to be good enough.
It's good enough.
You know, good enough TV.
Hey, I'm hungry. Let's go get some pizza.
All right. We outie, y'all.
We're out.